beloved souls. This is part 3, my spiritual truth and why I still question it. I channel information. It doesn't give me a high. It doesn't feel like rapture. It's just knowledge. Sometimes it's knowledge I shouldn't even know. But where does it come from? God? The universe? My own mind? Or something tricking me? Today, in this video, I want to ask questions that challenge both atheists and theists, and maybe even myself. Number 1, the nature of truth and reality. I've studied philosophy. Descartes, a French philosopher, said, "I think, therefore I am." But what if this whole reality is a simulation and maybe my psychic downloads are just a glitch in the code? So questions for both. What does truth even mean if everything around us could be programmed? If we are in a simulation, is God the programmer, or is that idea just another story we tell ourselves? To the atheists. Atheists often say all spiritual experiences can be explained by brain chemistry, dopamine, serotonin, hallucinations. But how do you explain the unexplainable, the supernatural, the paranormal, psychic visions that come true? What about energy? Science tells us energy is never lost, only transformed. Doesn't this agree with what many of us call source or spirit? Could consciousness itself be a form of energy? Something infinite that we still don't fully understand? How do you explain shared mystical experience? Are they all delusions, or could there be a reality science hasn't mapped yet? Number 3, to the theists. I spent a decade as a Christian and I know the language of faith, but I still ask, how do you know what you call God isn't just another name for universal energy, the frequency of life itself? Why is it assumed that channeling or psychic insight is evil or satanic when the fruits of what I channel are divine love, compassion, and freedom? If God gave us free will, why would seeking knowledge be considered sinful? Isn't the story of Adam and Eve more about fear and control than love? Number 4, my experience of downloads. When I channel, I don't feel bliss or rapture. It's not like a Pentecostal meeting where people get drunk in the spirit from a rush of dopamine. For me, it's quiet, clear information, like tuning into a frequency that exists beyond me. Could that be the same frequency that science is only beginning to understand? The quantum field, the invisible web of energy that connects everything? Number 5, questions for everyone. I want to challenge both sides because I believe truth lives in the question. What if atheists are right and we are just matter and energy, but that energy itself is conscious? What if theists are right and there is a creator, but that creator is far bigger, more expansive, and less human-like than what we imagined? Why do humans feel compelled to search for meaning? Is that just survival instinct or a deep memory of where we came from? If something evil was speaking through me, why would it teach love? Could all of this, God, science, energy, be part of the same truth, just seen through different lenses? I don't want blind followers. I want people to be free, to think, to question, to explore their own truth. Maybe my books will help someone do that. Maybe they'll free someone. But I still question every day, and maybe that's what makes my truth real. And you will find my books available on Amazon. Thank you guys for watching. Be kind to each other and to yourselves. Love, light, and blessings.